Jacob Webster. Jake has been with us for a year and a half. His future plans include the U.S. Air Force. He's been active in creative ministries and Future Farmers of America. I guess we just call that FFA these days. He's worked on the farm and received an Outstanding Worker Award 2 years in a row, as well as receiving a Good Worker Award for his work in the dorm. Last year, he was on track and received the 110% award and earned a varsity letter. He was also the most enthusiastic student in his guitar class and won an award for that. He's been on honor roll and earned an Academic Excellence Award in Physical Science. When Jake talks about his experience at OBI, he kind of segments it. As far as social growth, he says, because I was raised the first 12 years of my life in a Ukrainian orphanage, I really thought living in the dorm would be no big deal. I thought I knew how to be social. Living very close in a room of 4 is especially difficult if one or more of your roommates do things that you know are wrong. I've tried to talk and convince them to try to do what is right, as have others. It's frustrating when others don't care to change from being bad. I will always continue to try and will pray for them. I have also developed friendships that I never thought were possible. I had one good friend in the Ukraine. Now I have many friends at Oneida. He goes on to say, my mental growth has been huge. Because I only knew Russian until age 12, I have always felt overwhelmed and not smart when introduced to American schools. At 17, I was only at 2nd grade level. Oneida almost didn't accept me because they didn't have the staff for special ed classes. I will never be able to say how much I appreciate this school giving me a chance. I know now I have a great chance to succeed. The teachers here are beyond amazing. They don't teach me because of the money they're getting paid. They teach me because it's their mission. They do it because they love God and are here to help His children. They help me during class and even after class. I will forever be grateful for what they've done for me. They've changed my life forever. Talking about his spiritual growth, he says, I feel this is the most important. While first visiting this school for my adoptive brother who chose not to come, I realized I would love to come here. When I heard they went to chapel every day, I knew this is where I should be. I was taken to church one time in the 12 years in the orphanage. I knew then I wanted to know more. The most important thing I've learned is to try harder. Before, I would hurry to get schoolwork done or chores and never really cared if they were done right. Now my teachers hold me accountable. They make me try harder, and I know that is a good thing, and I feel better because of it. I can now read better, write better, and focus more. I'm more loyal to friends, and I know how to treat girls with respect. That's important, guys. That's very important. On the farm, I've been taught to look out for potential problems while trying to do my assigned job well. I know my God is the most important part of every day. I am now a much better person than when I came a year and a half ago, and I will forever be thankful to all of you. Jake Webster. Jasmine Young. Jasmine has spent her senior year with us. She plans to go to the University of Utah and major in either architecture or education. She was in the pep band this year and received a fine arts letter and was also in the All Festival Choir. She completed lifeguard training, volunteered at our pool, and received an Outstanding Worker Award for her work in the grill and the kitchen. She was on the honor roll every quarter and got an Academic Excellence Award in Bible and Algebra 3 concepts. She says, at first when I was at OBI, I thought I was in jail. Maybe I exaggerated a little, but having to work for 1 hour every day and clean my room every single day was not what I planned to do. However, as time passed, I started to like it here. This place taught me a lot of things that I didn't get to learn before. Living in a big dorm, I learned how to have a better relationship with others. In some classes, I had a harder challenge than before. The most important thing is that I'm starting to accept Jesus in my life by the influences from this environment. I'm still in the process of trying, but it has improved a lot. I don't really know how I can put this feeling into words, but I know that I am getting closer. I understand a lot of things that I did not understand before and ask a lot more questions than I did before. I really learned a lot in this school. I know what I should do and what I should not do. Also, living here gave me a chance to correct my bad habits and become more healthy than before. I think the most important things I learned here were better communication with people and knowing more about Christianity. Jasmine Young. Nara Yoon. Nara has been with us for 3 years. She was in track 1 year, in the pep band 1 year, Student Government Association for a year, and this year she received her lifeguard certification and served as a lifeguard at our pool. She also had the Most Studious Junior Girl Award, received the Best Finger-Picking Style Award in her guitar class, and Academic Excellence Awards in Geometry, Biology, Adult Living, and Advanced Placement Calculus. She worked in field placement as an assistant for Mrs. Nichols in the daycare, and she worked in the kitchen and the grill and received Good Worker Awards for both. Nara says, "The years that I have been here is a big chunk of my life that I will not forget. I've got to meet different kinds of people from several backgrounds and cultures. I was extremely blessed to meet my second roommate, Jennifer Skaggs. If I can dare say who can be my true English teacher, I can say it is Jennifer Skaggs. She is the one who repeated several times for me and did not mind. Jennifer tried to address me several times, helped me get over my homesickness, and was right next to me when I needed her. My senior year has been insane in that I have had many changes in myself. I admitted my mom as a parent for the first time. I could have done this only because Miss Markley helped me through. I know I'm going to miss this school, and I cannot do anything about it. As I look at people for right now, I try to picture them in my head so that I will not forget them. That is just like getting ready to break up with a love. As I look back, they have been my teachers of the class called life." Nara Yoon. Kalkadan Zuda. Kalkadan has been with us for 1 year and plans to major in biology at the University of Kentucky. She's worked in the kitchen, the dorm, and the grill, and was a tennis manager this year, also participated in the culture fair and helped Mrs. King at the Friendship House. She also helped with hair and makeup for one of our plays and worked as on the stage crew for the other play. She says, "Moving to Oneida was a great change. I thought I would get used to living so far away from home and with totally new people really quickly, but I soon discovered that it was not as easy as it seemed. Although it was hard adapting to my new environment, I quickly learned it was helping me grow as a person, and therefore I decided to stay and graduate from here. All the ups and downs encouraged me to be tough and enabled me to make wise decisions. My Oneida experience has taught me not to take what you have for granted. It has made me appreciate what I have and praise and thank God for the life He has given me." Kalkadan Zuda. Nicholas Behm. Nick has been with us for 2 years, and after graduation plans to attend the Nashville Auto Diesel College and study diesel engineering. He's worked in field placement as an assistant to Mr. Bevel on the farm. He's worked at the Friendship House as an assistant to Mrs. King. He's worked with computers as an assistant to Mr. Webster and has received a Kentucky Department of Education Career Certificate for field placement. He's also received Good Worker Awards and Outstanding Worker Awards for his service in various places on the campus. Nick is a member of FFA, attended the University of Kentucky FFA Field Day, and during his junior year, he completed the tractor driving course. Unfortunately, Nick did not write us an essay, but Nick, we're so glad that you've been with us and wish you Godspeed in the future.